everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm reconnecting with an old friend, Fleetwood Mac. When I say old friend, I mean like with this channel I'm discovering a lot of new bands, a lot of new artists, and I sometimes forget that I have to go back and listen to new stuff from the bands that I already enjoyed. But thanks to somebody on Patreon, I got remembered, bro, you really enjoyed Fleetwood Mac, you should check out The Chain. So this is what we're doing today. And looking back, Fleetwood Mac was actually one of my favorite bands when I first started this channel that I discovered. Miss Stevie Nicks, with that grace of hers, with the voice, with the sound, and a little bit of family drama in the band. But without further ado, I'm super excited to listen to this song. So let's go ahead. Let's see. It's making me so curious. Hold up, like, what? What? This was actually so surprising. It's giving me country vibes. Like, this was not at all what I expected. I expected like some ballad, something soft from Miss Stevie Nicks. But what? This was very surprising and unexpected. I'm just gonna rewind it from the start because we gotta listen to this again. I love that. Kick. Say it. The guitar is working wonders. Hello, bass. Oh my god, that electric guitar was like so unexpected, but he just added that extra flinch. I gotta say, this was pretty crazy. Like, I do not experience this type of feeling with modern music, bro. I gotta say it. And I think my favorite part was this ending part where the electric guitar came in and everything just felt like it was coming from all the places, especially when I listened to this song with my headphones on. It feels like I'm surrounded by them. Honestly, I feel like how can somebody not like Fleetwood Mac? I'm so lucky to have discovered them. And I feel like it's my little treasure because I'm pretty sure 99% of teenagers in my city do not know this band. So I'm like, I'm feeling pretty special. But yeah, let's listen to the last minute and a half again because it was my favorite part. Hello, bass. This felt like more than just a duet. I don't know, just the way their voices were combined, it was something else. I gotta say, in this world, you either love Fleetwood Mac or you're wrong. This song felt like every sound was placed where it needed to be, but it feels raw. It felt like stepping into a room surrounded by all these people I don't know, but honestly, everything was just coming left to right, and I felt so understood. Like, I felt like a stranger because I was listening to this song for the first time, so I was a stranger, but also I felt kind of like at home. I feel like, yeah, I'm listening to this for the first time, but I feel like this is my gig. This has been my gig. This has been my song for a long time, and I feel like at home. The opening had that quiet intensity, like the band was almost daring you, lean in. You can hear the separation of voices so clearly, not blending into one, but standing next to each other, carrying different emotions that somehow lock together. And I feel like this was also made so that the lyrics can hit harder too, because there were no distractions. When they sang about breaking the chain or holding on, it felt less like poetry and more like real life tension put into a song. It's like they weren't just writing a song, they were documenting a moment that they can't escape. And let's be honest, we all know their history and the drama, and I think that just adds a bit of more mystery to their music. What really pulled me in was like how the song transformed. It doesn't just build, it shifted. And that bass line during like near the end felt like the heartbeat of the whole track. Like there's few songs that you can actually distinguish the bass track, the bass line, but I enjoy when I can actually see, oh, that is the bass line. And this was very, very enjoyable and very like obvious. And when that guitar cuts loose, it does damage. Like I didn't know where I was at. I had vocals, I had bass line, I had guitar. I was in heaven, bro. Like I love for myself that I can just get overwhelmed by music and live in it and dance and feel good. You start with something almost restrained, and by the end you're in the middle of this storm of sound. And I've heard there's like a live version which I gotta check out, but this is why I like listening to the studio version first, because now I know what to look for in the live version. I know what instruments, I know just to enjoy the live performance, you know. And even though this is just the studio version, it still feels so powerful because it was clean, controlled, but it never lost the edge, which I feel like with a lot of Fleetwood Mac songs, the edge is there. But I think I've heard like 4 songs from them, so I'm no expert, but this is what I've noticed. Like you can always feel the conflict, the push and pull in every single detail. Their music doesn't feel just like music you listen to. It's music you sit with because it's carrying weight and you can always feel it and embrace it and carry it with you. So thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it with me. Hope you danced. Hope you feel good. If you did, please subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!